Hello, hello, hello. Very welcome. And here, Becky, you very, very welcome. Um, Physics and clothes and everything. Happy New Year, and I hope you had a good holidays. Let me show you what do I have. My typical introduction. These are all my links. This is my first book. I wrote 2 books. This is my second book. I guess this is my Instagram and also the project of Balconies of Barcelona. My name is Marina and I do a lot of 3D, and actually I always like to show, let me show you on YouTube what exactly I'm doing in here. So every Halloween of every year I'm making one cartoon and I'm releasing it. So right now, where can I find it? This one, okay. So here you can see how to, mini player, no. How to do it like this. Default view, no, like this, okay. This is basically cartoon that I do every year. There is a series about a guy who trying to find stolen Mona Lisa, but actually it was a girl who stole Mona Lisa. I will share both of them. This is this one. This is actually the first. So yeah, learning 3D always. I'm very happy about progressing every day in this. That's how she was stealing it. Then thank you so much. Yes, I did it all myself. I actually, I work all my life more than more than maybe 13 years already, or even more. I work in IT field. I don't know, like if it was to enlist all of the areas and like fields of IT where I haven't worked. Well, probably artificial intelligence, even though a little bit also. And I always also work in a field of art, but for myself, let's say like this. And I had two books. That's why I wrote two books. The first book, it's about how to be happy in IT, basically because during my long experience, I learned that you never should let other people to define you. You should be the first one to define you and ignore a little bit what other people say. And another one is basically about the relation between program principles and the art principles, because I figure out that they're pretty much the same. They're speaking about the same thing. It's very like classical picture. I think I have classical book. Yeah, I had printed out other versions, but I don't have with me right now. I need a new one, but this is the first one. This is basically AI generated, and the second ones are there. And I used to go where I was very, very kid to the art school in Ukraine. I live in Spain right now for a long, long time. And in Ukraine, in art school, we were told that you never should even use like other people's references, or you're forbidden to use ruler, for example. So I kind of learned this long time ago, and I cannot reuse, like, for example, a lot of times 3D related stuff, people come into my streams and they say, why would you download already something that is already exist? And I cannot, because I kind of think that I need to do a lot of myself, like everything, even the tiny details, right? So I rather go for tutorial, but I need to repeat and do the stuff myself. So that's, yeah, thank you so much for saying that it's looking epic. I hope so. I really enjoyed because I like to be able to create like my story. Like, I feel powerful because it's exactly as I want to do. Anything I want to put in the story, I put myself, even though that people in my streams, they influence my cartoons, because some people say, can we have Ryan Gosling, for example? And then out of nothing in the wall, there is a portrait of Ryan Gosling. Gosling. I had no idea who is Ryan Gosling until my Twitch streams, because there is a girl who, like, she's just really like him. Before I had no idea. All right. So what I want to have right now, I will slowly explain what exactly I'm doing in here. But basically, I want to add in here subsurface scattering. It actually already exists, but not here. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna look for this one. And then we're gonna put these closes into my main scene. Oh no, it should be here. Right? It's kind of remove reflection and make it more, not that glow, the material. And the same in here. Are you doing 3D? I have a Discord if you want. You can share anything you want in Discord. Okay, like this. And recently, I'm very curious. I was discussing this yesterday. It's about whether AI gonna eventually kill 3D, or what will happen. It would be very sad if it's gonna kill, but it would be very happy if it's gonna help. I don't know. Let's keep going to put it in my scene. Oh no, why do you say so? Why do you say that I am gonna end your life? I cannot even save right now. What is happening? What is happening? What's wrong? Okay, I somehow unused and I was using, now I'm on a Mac and I was using Windows hotkeys. No idea why. I'm not even a Windows user. I don't know. A lot of people I remember, like last year, artists, maybe even now. Okay, artists on Twitch were like Blog, AI, everything. What was on the, what was the platform? ArtStation. It was ArtStation, I guess. That people were like posting like red circles, like crossed, like no, like ban AI, but we cannot avoid it, I guess. I'm just curious what exactly is going to be. Like, am I already, I'm sure I, I'm sure I am. What exactly I should learn now? AI related. I'm curious. And I always say if I could, I would go for master to learn 3D or stuff like this. All right. So what can I do? I need to select those. I will copy them up. No. Copy objects. All right, this should be saved. And we're gonna open my main Peperonia house. That's where all of the magic is happening. So we need to put a wallpapers in here. This was also in like improper, right? But can I change the color at least so it's not going to be that ugly pink, no? So all materials are just gone. What do we have here? Bam, 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 my materials. Why is it so ugly pink? It's because it couldn't load the previous materials, right? But in any case, this is how I started to make my clothes. So started from this, and I'm on a frame 59, which is not good. Let me go to modeling tab because I don't like it. Now it's way better. This is the main character of my cartoon. So I'm curious, like, what is the future and what am I missing for 3D? Okay, so I'm going out from edit mode and we are moving this. So this is kind of a cute hanger. So now we have a black, right? Wait a second. Oh, so maybe I need to use this one. Since when you started all the 3D stuff? Yeah, I can tell. I started all the 3D stuff in 2022. I bought, actually, I don't know where is it. It's not here, but I bought my tablet for 3D sculpting in 2021 in summer, and then I got it. I was like not doing nothing with it. Maybe I made a couple of like play around stuff, but it was something very ugly, and I didn't do anything. And then the war in Ukraine happened, and I was very depressed. Like I was super stressed, and I was like, okay, I need to do what I really passionate about, and I started to do 3D. That's how this all cartoon started. So that's since 2022. So I started in 2022, and in the winter 2022, by the end of the year, I started to do this series of cartoons. So first one I published on 2023. Wait, we are now in 2025, right? Yeah, last year. Out. Last year I posted second one, and I hope this year I'm gonna continue my 3D. I hope one day I can get some kind of a real education, because I say my day-to-day occupation is not related anyhow with 3D, but I really, really like it. So if you do, did you share something on Discord? If you do 3D, let me know, because we have a huge amount of people in Discord that they are sharing super cool stuff. We have Sven the Skull, that he got progressed enormously all the time. Like I remember when he joined and he like, look, and he still from Sven the Skull, I don't know if one day he gonna watch me, he made a turtle, and I really like this turtle. I remember it was a simple turtle, but it was amazing. All right, let's proceed. So this one, this thingy that I have in here, this is my storyboards, and I sketch them all the time. Sorry, before I start to work on them on my frame. So, yeah. So I sit, I start sketching, and then I'm like, okay, I have a clear vision of what exactly I'm gonna do, and then I start to do the cartoon. Because if I will not have this kind of sketched storyboards, it will be very hard for me to proceed. And I think it's the secret is also to stick to what you plan to do. Otherwise, you're going to have, meanwhile, 1 million ideas, and you will not be able to finalize what you want to do. Like finishing stuff is very important. Starting things is very important, but like bringing them to the final end, it's also super important. All right. Let's see. I need to paste actually what I have right now on my clipboard. Ta-da! It's gonna load now. Okay, we have this all stuff. It's all in here. Gonna move it in here. And up. To find a perfect location, like a professional. We have I'm constantly, actually we can do now a little bit of research, because I'm very in the mood, and I'm very missing this part of master degrees, right, on 3D and stuff. Maybe currently on master degrees or some courses they explain what to do with AI and 3D, but we can Google. Also, what I wanted to say, for example, in here, this hole for a mouse, it was something that my Twitch viewer was requesting, and I just did it. So, well, this one is, I'm gonna probably just delete it. This should be deleted. All right, so let's make a little of Google. So if I search for will 3D be replaced with okay. So I'm always having bad experiences with my microphone. Давай. All right, good. So this is the weirdest microphone ever, because if I speak in here, the sound is not working. I need to speak on the side for some unknown to me reasons. All right, so AI will not replace 3D artists, but will fundamentally change how they work. The future belongs to professionals who can effectively combine human creativity with AI capabilities. By embracing those tools while developing unique creative and technical skills, artists and developers can thrive in an AI-enhanced industry. Alpha 3D. It's just like I don't mind. I just want the robot to make exactly what I want to. I could talk whole days about this AI and our topics. What do you think? Are you one of the haters or promoters or like moderate? Okay, what do we have in Reddit? Blender Guru. What you gonna tell us, Blender Guru? I will tell you because you probably cannot hear. It's true. 3D artists are already get fired. Okay. What is going to be? Professional hater. A professional hater, you mean that you do something professional about it, or you just professionally hate it, like hates this? So what do you say? What do you say, Blender Guru? This Blender Guru has a podcast. I didn't know about this. Stop asking question. Give me the answer. We all have the same question. This was like this 1 minute was full of questions. What will happen? This is advertisement. Okay. So what is the tool? Okay, it was maybe not advertisement. What is this? Genie, okay. AI is a scene for art. I may be too rude about it. It can also be helpful. I totally understand. Actually, maybe. Well, firstly, I'm not very sentimental, okay? But just like because of my because of my life. But I understand it. I understand. But a lot of artists saying that with AI, their like real human art is gonna get more precious. No, like it's gonna get more expensive. Okay, so he generated Super Mario. Several versions. 20 minutes. I can wait 20 minutes. I can watch TikTok 20 minutes. So tell me. Okay. You can rig it. Okay. I like modeling. No. I would rather use AI exactly to do a geometry notes for me instead of modeling. Because when I model, I can go into creative process and think, okay, I want to have a lamp in this shape and I want to have these colors and stuff, which are very visual to me. I want to say to AI, if I want to make, which I obviously already do with ChatGPT, and I say, look, generate to me a geometry nose with a very, very curly hair, and AI do this for me. So, okay, let's see what he's gonna say. Yeah, well, okay, he's now again making an advertisement. All right. But this is not a perfect, this is not a perfect, I know that it's going to be perfect, but now it's not perfect 3D model. It's like, you can see that it's not perfect. You have no video audio? Yeah, you don't. Well, I can, what can I do? Let me see. I can make it. I will remove media. And if I do this, can you hear me? Okay, now you're gonna be able to hear me. Now? Now, yes. He's asking a lot of questions. He never said exactly some result of answers to these questions.
But my one big piece of advice is anytime you're trying to model something from now on, just see what the AI does first. This could save you a ton of time, and yeah, if it doesn't look great, no worries. Just make it yourself like you normally do. Okay, so now the question we've all been waiting for. Movements replace 3D artists.
Okay, finally.
Many jobs that 3D artists can fulfill.
I never saw in my life what you need to have in your CV to get a 3D artist job.
Animators, designers, lighting and material artists, then you have general artists, like pretty much.
Okay.
I will actually mention, by the way, that different names are assigned to different artists from studio to studio, so don't go commenting that I'm correct.
I don't know why. All all of the 3D artists that I know, they wear hats. Why? Maybe I should wear it also.
Anyways, my prediction here is that as more and more of these AI models come out, these more specialized positions will start to fade away. While more broad positions,
General artist. Okay, it's interesting. So he says it's a general artist. It's something. Okay.
Next year, materials become pretty much all AI automated, which, by the way, doesn't sound like that crazy of an idea. Well, then material artists will be in quite a panic, which obviously sounds harsh to say, but kind of just isn't true. And I think we could see the same thing or something similar here. However, even if AI can generate models, can generate textures, and can generate full-blown animations like something like Cascador, someone still has to put all these different elements together. Someone has to assign the AI-generated texture to the AI-generated model. Someone has to parent the AI model to the AI-generated animation rig.
I think this is way more easy to do for AI to parent rig to the model.
So please, don't view this as a scary and harmful thing. Instead, recognize it for what it is and truly ask yourself the question, how can I use this myself to better the outcomes that I'm getting right now?
We need someone who can explain. Let's see the Blender guru. Maybe I didn't know, but the Andrew Priest podcast, I had no idea that he had podcast, because for me all my life he was a Blender guru, and that you feel guilty that you are not making donut. So, but let me see, maybe he's saying something super cool about this, because he seemed to be that he knows, right, what he's talking about. Let's see, final words.
With this new technology. So as for the question, are 3D artists all going to get fired? I really don't think so. At least not for the next 5 to 10 years. But either way, I really hope this video has been helpful. My add-on link will be in the description.
It is. Thank you so much. Do you have links here to those tools? My shader add-on, Luma AI Genie, top channel 1-on-1. Okay, let me see this podcast.
2022 was the year of AI, and every artist wants to know what this means for their job.
This was 2 years ago.
predictions for what I think we can expect.
The God of Blender, yes, and it's extremely hard. Like I did full animations in 3D, but I never did a donut. Like never.
2023. AI concerns are understandable. I got a lot of empathy because 99% of what we've been doing
Okay.
for the last 10 to 20 years seems to be exactly what AI is good at.
I know. He finished his podcast 1 year ago saying that he's gonna take a break. Really? I was just got inspired that such a cool guy gonna make a podcast and I'm gonna listen to him.
G'day and welcome to possibly the last podcast episode. As the title says, I am unfortunately going to have to take a break
Why?
from podcasting because I thought that it was going to be possible to make tutorials on Blender Guru and run Polygon and do a little regular podcast on the side, right? How hard could it be? Well, it turns out it's hard. It's not really possible to do all those things very well. You can do
He
all
burned
of them,
out.
but not all of them very well. And I had to admit that I wasn't really doing all of them very well. And if I wanted to give the most amount of value to the most amount of people, I had to be honest with myself and say, yeah, it's probably be to make tutorials on Blender Guru, not more podcasts. So I don't know for how long this break will be, but as I said, it's possible it might not return. But if it does, my career goals favor podcasting again, then this is for sure where I will be posting it. So you can follow my work on Blender Guru, that's just Blender Guru on YouTube, polygon.com, POLIIGON.com, if you'd like to see where my time is going. So a special thank you to all the amazing...
Okay, instead of progressing and seeing about the future of 3D, I ended up of seeing why Blender Guru will not make podcasts anymore. All right. In any case, yeah, you did. It's I don't know. Maybe it's my. So I cannot. Like for me, it's very very hard. Maybe this is ADHD or something. I don't think that I even have ADHD, but something inside of me is making me not able to finish any tutorials that I see on YouTube. I feel like I cannot. Like I'm facing the problem. I mean, he has kids as well. Yeah, maybe. Like, yeah, I understand. I have a problem in 3D. I try to fix it, but I cannot fix it like without trying. So I cannot sit still and watch tutorial. I need to try with my hands. And this brings me to the like situation that it's very hard for me to follow all of the steps because during the process I want to try this and this and that, and then it's hard. But I am like self-educated. Like I never went to course or something. Everything from YouTube, basically what I learned. And I think it's entirely because like maybe it's only me. For other people, it's working perfectly. But if I see it's all the time, all of those videos, like I need to do only one donut. It's very hard. How he did this?
This is what the house...
He did a realistic Family Guy.
I know that I tried to add characters.
Well, and now they're gonna suggest me 1 million of amazing videos that I would want to watch, but I will not have time to watch. And yes, so I will put this thingy aside in here because we're gonna learn more. Now I need to go back in here. Oh, actually, I could launch the animation and see what will happen with my animation. Well, let's do it. Let's do it and see if it's working or not. I'm gonna move in here. I know I could bake it, and everybody would say, bake it, bake the animation. That donut could be on your portfolio. Yeah, but I just like, I don't know, I don't want to have donuts. But it's true, and I understand that it's like a easy thing to do, like not easy, like very simple thing to train on to make a donut. But okay, so there is something that is not all yeah or good or not. I don't know. Let me see. I need also. I always say that. Oh, one day I hope I'm gonna get a enough powerful a computer for me, because Blender Guru would not believe me that all of my 3D I did in Mac. So this was a bad location. I need to remove this woman because it's it's intersection with her. I forgot that there is intersection. And she got a new dress basically in here. Okay, I didn't want this to happen, so I'm going back and I need to remove this beautiful lady from here. So many details, so many stuff, but I'm happy to. Okay. Or the light. They mean what baking the keyframes. No, I mean like not keyframes. Well, maybe that's called keyframes, but I'm not necessarily saying that. No, like animation is in here, right? This is my keyframes. Sven the Skull! Look! Beggy, this is exactly Sven the Skull I just was talking about you 10 minutes ago, or maybe 30 minutes ago. We were discussing about Happy New Year. We were discussing about your turtle. I was saying that you progressed a lot last time when I saw your guns on the Discord that you shared. So yeah, this is the Sven the Skull that I was talking about. I'm very, very happy to see you, Sven the Skull. How are you? About the keyframes, to bake the closest animation. That's what I mean. Because tired and cold. It's a, what was this? A Blue Monday? Blue Monday? Is that today? Is that today? How cold is this? Where's my cat? Okay, so let me try to remove this girl. There are intersecting, there is a collision on her and I want to remove her. And maybe I need to try out some 3D. But 3D for modeling, I don't know if that's what I actually want to do. Right. Do we have maybe like a group of this? Look how many elements I have. Ah, you have a cold. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're gonna get better. I really hope. I got COVID recently. And it's not fun at all. Vincenzo, granddaughter. No, this is not what I want. So I don't have anything in here about this. Okay. Firstly, I will. Where is it? Why I cannot? Okay, this is the plane, plop. And I need to remove this. And let me put. Look up. Sven the Skull North Station and look. Oh, I got scared of the motorbike outside. Let's see, gonna put a little bit of music back. All right. I'm gonna select it all. So when the skull, I found your art station. I'm not in the art station. This one. These were the guns that I was talking about. So I just move her. Now I can find my plane and put my plane back to reality. This one. This one should be moved even more. So now there is nothing that should like interrupt the falling of my clothes. Let's see. Let's proceed. How is it gonna go? See other stuff about that's a CS Deagle with some modification. I don't know what is CS Deagle. Oh my god, it's a type of a gun. Most accurate weapon. Okay, I didn't know. Have you seen a Squid Game? I mean the second season that is now everywhere advertised like, oh. Season 2 now. Yeah, I watched it, but I'm not gonna do the spoils now for you then. Put in back my book. Let's see. So up to 160. I want to wait. Let's see what do we have in here more. Oh yeah, approach illustration in Blender. But I want to see if I quit. Okay, no. Okay, let's see this. Okay.
We'll look at some examples and we'll see how to transform how we...
Yeah, and I put it on.
But first, is AI a threat to ArcViz? Is it devaluing it? And is it going to take all our jobs? Technological revolutions have happened before. The internet was met with fear and skepticism, but ultimately led to greater prosperity and revolutionised our daily lives. And I think we're fortunate to be witnessing and participating in a similar shift. Ask most people how they're using ChatGPT and they'll say it's fun for a poem or two, but how they're using it isn't really groundbreaking. The people who are really using it are seeing the benefits. The reason I got into 3D was I loved this merging of creativity and technology made the creativity more accessible to me. Powerful tools need skilled hands, and we've been crafting...
I know this guy from where I know him.
Our roles are certainly evolving, but experts are still needed to harness technology effectively. So I don't see these tools as replacing the artist's role, but assisting and amplifying it. But if you take a look at some of the details, it does do some funky stuff, so it's not perfect. The detail is add.
Okay.
Lets the AI. So this was before, and this was after. And obviously this can be done on all your textures, not just humans.
Let's see this. Because I didn't like it. Was not...
You know we live in the future when you can ask AI for any 3D model, process it in less than 15 minutes, and finally end up with this result that you can 3D print, but also use in your videos, games, or anything else for free. Today we will talk about the Meshi AI, a tool for 3D artists that is capable of creating 3D models just from text.
I got a lot of advertisement of this one.
Textures of your own models, and also converting
For free?
images into 3D objects. Oh, and did I mention the ability to edit textures with eraser-like feature? The developers themselves seem to be very confident about their project, so let's put it to the test. Now, how does it work? At first, we need to create an account, which is a free process that lasts about a minute. Find
It's advertisement
Start for
again.
Free button in the upper corner of the homepage and create an account with your email.
We are almost done.
After completing that, we are welcomed by the
Yep.
Discover page, where you can
Yeah, well,
find
it's-
models shared by the community.
Done. It's interesting in a way, right? I'm curious to see in all of those tools, but no, I have a lot of questions. Like, for example, with all of the what Google, I saw just recently what Google present, right, about the glasses again now, about the augmented realities, that it's going to happen. Let's use glasses, basically, right? And they were even saying something like it's going to be more safe to use in unsafe places in the world because no one's going to steal your phone, but you can use the glasses. I don't know if it's a valid argument, because why wouldn't can steal your glasses? Maybe with a whole Google glasses new tendency, people just start to steal glasses on the street. Even if the glasses are not Google glasses, people don't know how to identify which are Google glasses, expensive one, or which ones are not, and they're just going to steal it. But all right, okay, maybe it's safe because you can maybe more quickly to call the police, for example, right? Or you can cloud and record everything. Maybe there is, okay, but I forgot what I was telling. I don't know. I was actually saying the idea is that I don't know if Google will not make something like that can generate 3D that's going to be like a monopoly along all of the other applications. Maybe even maybe they will buy Blender at some point from I don't know whom, but something like this. All right, so this is what we have. It's gonna fall. We're gonna see how it's falling. So this is gonna be our closes. Maybe I need to resize it and make it smaller. And then we would need to put it closer to her. The pink dress is not surprising me because the dress was pink. I'm pretty much sure it's just a material. Okay, the Mona Lisa is flying in here. I need to delete it. But the animation of the hangers is not done, so I need to remove this animation, which is not good that it's flying in here. Good. And we need to, so the thing that I'm doing is that she is going to change in here. It's a moment, according to my storyboard, that she's gonna have like a closest trail. She's gonna change in here. Next step is gonna be changing her hat and glasses and everything, and she's gonna change them for like blonde and glasses, like stuff like this. That's the plan. But for it, firstly, in this point, I need to resize this all, I guess, and move it all in one line. There is an invisible hook that allow me to move it. So let's just scale it all together. I say it all together, right? But it is an animation there. Why? Why? What is this all? I'm curious what I copy pasted. All right. Right? I need to undo a lot. Okay. All right. So this was part. I will delete it still. I knew that you're gonna say that I need to bake the clothes, but not yet, because my question, if I'm gonna bake the clothes after, I cannot make a final animation that I want to do. That's why I cannot bake it. Like if I bake it after, it's not gonna make effect. I need firstly to do the whole animation, and it's not yet the whole animation that I want to do. So in here, yeah, there is an animation of movement, okay? So I need to, firstly, prolong. Why is there no, okay, it's here. So I need to prolong it up to maybe 500s, my whole animation frame. 500s, okay. And I will make it all still smaller, okay? 1, 2, 3. Gonna scale it down. Now it's look more appropriate to her size, right? I will not resize anything. So this is good. Okay. Saving it, and I need now, have I deleted here? Yes. So now I need to play again the whole animation. Let's do it. I will be back. I need to go to toilet very quickly. I'm back. It's a bad animation. Or what is happening? Let's see other stuff in here, what we have. Oh, there's a guy. It's interesting. No, I don't understand what exactly is he doing, but okay. Travis Smile. Okay, Messiah made me a sea anemone. All right, interesting stuff. Also, I need to discover this Messiah. It's from Mesh, I guess. Interesting. And my animation is still on the frame. 86. Aha, Newbit. Newbit, you actually again arrived to my stream when I'm close to end my stream because C4D. What is C4D? C4D. Cinema 4D, mom. Interesting. I saw their icon and I firstly thought that it's a Gmail icon. Is this one? Looks like Gmail. Okay, take it. Per license. But it's a lifetime to use application. You will have to register. You know what I think I missed? Playing Sims. We're gonna make someday play Sims session. Making 3D it's in a way also the way to play Sims because you create your 3D world. 3D Blender Sims. It's like derivative. So what is doing? Oh, really? Really? So I can use it instead of Blender? Newbit, how are you? Look how cool is this. Oh, I love it. Wow. And Adobe. Wow, what about After Effects? Is it still alive? I used After Effects a lot in my life for Android animations, for development. I'm sure it's progressing incredibly. Well, I don't know. Somehow I never worked too much on After Effects. So still don't understand. So this is basically like... Ah, they have ZBrush. So they are creator of that brush? Don't use it, just typed it because the tutorial you watch for... yeah, maybe. I know only Maya and Blender. No, I don't know only these two. It was also 3D Max, but it was like long time ago. I don't know if people use 3D Max. Okay, so they are doing it. I was always curious about ZBrush because all the stuff that I see people doing in ZBrush are just incredible. Look at this. Wow. It was Nuclear Blast. Nuclear Blast, it's viewer of my Twitch streams that sometimes he's joining, sometimes no, but he's just like a lot of times sharing his works when he was studying for it, and it's like amazing. Like, there's the same. So this is 3D. Carriers. Let's see. It's going to be full of development. Sales, growth, channel manager. What is this? Motion designer. Very interesting. All right, let's see. So, no, I will finish the stream because I need to wait it and I cannot take longer. I'm super happy to be back, but I would need to go. When I gonna do? Maybe on Wednesday. But as a Twitch streamer, it's very hard for me to stick to some special schedule. So, let me see if I can rate. I love Michael Jackson, really. So, who is streaming now? Okay. I don't have anything related to 3D. Can I see something related to 3D? Someone. Okay. Working on a spy girl outfit. Chris Cox. Let's do it. Oh, he seemed to be super nice guy. Guys, we will proceed. And also, I'm very curious about this AI and development and what is happening and what kind of jobs they are looking for, what CVs that you need to have, right? And what kind of developer skill you need to have for it. So, thanks everyone for joining today. We're gonna keep going with my cartoon. I wish Happy New Year still to everyone and be calm on terrible Monday of January. It was a terrible Monday. So, thanks everyone. I will rate you to Chris Cox. And I'm gonna follow him myself because it's just amazing. See you. Bye.